We love Instagram stories, but the truth is that after 24 hours, those stories are gone. So thankfully, Instagram went ahead and created the highlights feature of Instagram, where you can actually create highlights where the stories don't go away after 24 hours and you can keep them for a really long time until you decide to delete them. And those are featured on your main profile. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you how you can set up your highlights so that it benefits your business and promotes your business and gets you more attention and sales for your business. So when it comes to Instagram story highlights, you want to create a plan for your Instagram story highlights. You don't want to wing it. It's kind of like how you don't want to wing your content creation plan. Like, it has to have a purpose to actually sell your services or product. You don't want your story highlights to be haphazard and to be all over the place. And so the very first thing I would say is create a plan for your stories. Like, what is your business about? If you offer a service, if you offer a product, if you offer speaking, if you offer coaching, you need to think of your business in terms of those services or in terms of those products, and create story highlights that are in those contexts. Because most of the time, people are not necessarily going to look at your highlights just to be entertained, even though I think that there's a place for that. And definitely with my story highlights, I do have a few that are just like things just to get people to know me as a person. But you really want to focus on how those story highlights will present your business to somebody that is coming upon your profile for the very first time, or somebody that may have even been following you for a while, but then decides one day to go to your main profile and check out your story highlights.
This is my Instagram profile, and I just wanted to show you my highlights. And so, as I was saying, you want your highlights to focus on your business and focus really on the services and products that you eventually want people to patronize or know your business for. So over here, I have 6 story highlights, but the first 3 really focus on my business, and that's my coaching, the speaking, and then Write for Money. So Write for Money really is under coaching, but you'll see what I mean. So coaching here, I really just show pictures. This is a picture of me coaching one of my clients. This is a little series I did inviting people to a page to work with me. And so I go ahead and talk about that. All right. If we go back, I have my speaking story highlight, and this highlights places I've spoken. So I've spoken at WordCamp Los Angeles in 2018. I also spoke at the Texas Travel Summit. I also spoke at WordCamp Los Angeles. So just really just showing myself speaking at different events. All right. So if somebody wanted to book me for speaking, they could. And these highlights, as you can see up here, it says 51 weeks ago. And also the Write for Cash. I basically created this series of stories, and this has landed me clients, guys. So your story highlights need to be strategic to your business. I also have some story highlights that are really, personal story highlights just for people to get an inside look into my life. I did a video on how to use Instagram stories for business. And, I talked about behind the scenes. And so all the travels, the mom life, the random, are just really a behind the scenes look of what I do. And I'm just getting people to know me personally.
And one thing you need to remember is that Instagram story highlights also show up on the desktop. And so if you went to, for instance, instagram.com/gnontra, you would be able to see those highlights there, and people can watch those story highlights as well as your regular stories from there as well. So you want to optimize it so that it works really well for both the app and also for those that may check you out on a desktop. If this video was helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Make sure to leave me a comment below to let me know what was your biggest takeaway from this video.